I've never played Okage Shadow King before. I don't know anything about it. I've had other people say, hey, you should play this game. It's a cool Japanese RPG. But that's the extent of my knowledge. So if you guys want to talk about it, feel free to use hide. I don't see it. Stan plus hero equals adventure. Ghost plus king equals Stan. Light plus object equals shadow. The world. This is a really busy title screen. It's one of those just really like English, maybe. No! That almost never happens. Alright, Ari it is. Yes. Boy Meets the King. That's a very stylish font style. It's loud. Weird. These 4 games are usually too quiet. Thanks for the heads up. Let me know if that makes it any better. I'm a super mom. I'm a beautiful wife. Stupendous chef. Doting mother. Weird lines indicator in the bottom left corner. What's for dinner? Brushable frame. It's like a Pac-Man thing in her hair. I think it's Namco.
As you will see, this story starts with an ordinary conversation of an ordinary family.
This is an earlier PS2 game, isn't it? 2001?
Who appeared behind his little sister. Unexpected as it may be, this unassuming boy is the hero of this peculiar tale we are about to see.
Interesting. Voice acting. Steak. Secret. Funny bottle. Pretty sweet looking bottle. Has an evil genie in it. Poke it, smell it. Smelled moldy. This game's pretty quirky, huh? I did not know that about it. I'll leave it in Nanny's cable plans. Let's give that double ellipsis. Steak. The Devil and I is the Japanese translation. You guys have a tab at the bakery? How much bread do you eat? Yeah. Check on your dad, Roger. 16-year-old ordinary boy, overshadowed destiny. Assistant manager of the village hall, mother's a housewife. Seems to be without note, but a picked up branch. That is a very earthboundy item name. Text speed, fast. Sound. 2 living parents, and not for long. Watch out. Big house. Nice day, isn't it? I really like the character art style. It's unusual. And not all characters though. Like the main character is very like stereotypical anime, aside from his nose. Doing well with a house like this and a tab at the bakery. Living the dream. No joke. developers of this game make anything else notable? Yeah, it's pretty Tim Burton-y. Especially that picture. God, this house is huge. They must be super rich. Check the keyhole. Diamond-shaped keyhole, huh? Lit candelabras in every room, right? What are you gonna do? Rest, change, party, save. Okay, so I can save in the bedroom. Keep that in mind. Oh, it's a fast save. This is their most popular game. Let's see. Yeah, this is a different game. This isn't Breath of Fire. Master, I won't forgive you. Spin 6, the Tower of Zabarts. This game looks really good for an early PS2 title. Maybe it's just because they upscaled the resolution, but certain things like the portrait and the menu look kind of junky. It looks like they didn't redo that. They upscaled it for the PS2 release. So there's the same problem with Psychonauts. It looks kind of crappy in some parts on the PS4 re-release. Polish my feminine airs. Okay. Your book says so. Controlling guys made easy. That's cool. The game's been upscaled to the PS2, but the portraits and things haven't been. So that's why the map looks so shitty. The actual game world looks pretty good. Nancy or Connie? Sounds like fun. I love how we always have a double, triple, or quadruple ellipsis as an option. It's far too many. Anybody can crawl under that gate. Nameless dwelling. And brooding. Be a cool thing to do in a game is give you those ellipsis options, and after you've picked so many of them, it just stops asking you for input. But okay, I guess you want to be the silent protagonist. Hi, Julia. Don't worry, I'm used to being ignored. Oh my god, that's the most passive-aggressive thing in the universe. Really? Okay, turned it down some more, let me know if that helped. That's really strange. PS4 is usually extremely quiet. I didn't know. Sure. Why would you... Man, that's rude, Julia. 5 or 6 composers. Interesting. If it's still loud, let me know. I've been making slight adjustments to it. I don't think I can adjust it in-game. Well, that may have been true for... What was it? Psychonauts was pretty loud. Maybe it's just PS2 ports on the PS4. Have the volume cranked for some reason. Yeah, the meat sign. Ground beef is 20 sukal. So last of the meat we have for today. The long fanfare. Ari has acquired ground beef. What are you gonna do with it? Parm in. Chicky chicky parm parm. Yeah, this guy's face. Ghosts? Blitzball? Shekels are the currency of Israel. Anything in there? Can't do business without water. I'll be sleeping. Spooky black thing like a shadow. Bakery. Yo, put it in our tab. Stare displeasingly. Yeah, Israel. Loaf for pickup. Yeah. Okay. Sharp tongue. Hey, event flag, dusk. Bakery woman lecture you again? Blend into someone else's shadow. I kind of have a feeling that that's foreshadowing.
Thus the boy, being teased by Annie, made his way home. And the next night...
I open the genie bottle that Satan lives in or something? Right. Turn off that part of bad put really quick. Saying we some kind of Okage Shadow King? Yeah, I know what you mean, Sornus. I can't quite place it either. This guy. I didn't play enough of that to make that connection. Hey Kevin, how you doing? The tone does feel like that though, with all the implication of dread. It's that like series of unfortunate events tone. Never did check in on him. He's got the cool swirly glasses. It's awesome. Purple is so cool. Crest is in the shape of the tail of the rainbow rat that only comes out by moonlight. Give up and listen to him. What if I just want to listen to him? Foretold by the shoelace weaver, the proper harmonics. All you need is a little garlic at 200 degrees for an hour. Then it's simple quantum physics.
And 2 hours later... Interesting. This is the kind of humor that I think is difficult to translate, but this seems to be pretty well localized so far. Oh, so it was still, they were both, Dark Cloud 1 is called Dark Cloud 1 in both Japan and the US. I thought it was Dark Cloud or Dark Chronicle. Gotcha. I can already start moving after the zone is loaded, or while the zone is loading. Must be interesting for speedrunners in this game.
Do you want to already be pushing in the direction and you have to know the next map? It's a giant mansion. No one's gonna stop me from going the other way this time, right? That's what I thought. Oh, it's the circus. That's where I'm supposed to go. Damn it! Circus is over. You're such a dork. You always miss out. Guy looks like a ringleader. Spirit seems overshadowed. Thanks for bringing that up. Oh, I'm a strong kiddo. So-called stone circle. Yeah, let's build our circus right on top of that. Good idea. Go to the circus. It's already closed, dude. That's what I get for listening to my dad. Oh my god. It's a spooky ghost. 16 minutes is pretty good for a post PS1 era JRPG. But we might not be there yet.
Thus, on the night of the circus, this happy family fell on serious misfortune.
Like the PS2 era is when game designers were like, wait a minute, we can just go forever without anything happening. We could make the opening be 3 hours long and nothing ever happens. Whereas before that they had some serious constraints. I'm trying to think of like a Super Nintendo, NES, or even PS1 game that has a really, really just glacially slow opening. I feel like they probably could have gotten away with it on the PS1 as well, but they were still the same developers who were making, you know, Super Nintendo Genesis games, so the philosophy hadn't really started yet. Speaking in Pig Latin, do it again. Under the curse of Pig Latin. Oh my god. Can't believe it. Just append A to the end if it starts with a vowel and say it's Pig Latin. So it's the first consonant of a word and adds it to the end with an A. This has to have been very different in the Japanese. What was the Japanese speaking quirk that they replaced with Pig Latin? I was attacked by a ghost. You can say host gay? Host gay. Brother, help me. I am talking weird. It's a good way to localize something though. Become some comic relief girl. Don't want to be a comic relief girl. If we don't do something, Methylene will become comic relief. What a tragedy. The doctor condemned her as uncurable. Happened off screen. Hey, Johan. Well, I guess. Sure. Yep, and my shadow. What does Okage mean? Bottle I found the other day is actually holds power to change destinies. Pollock's bottle. Chekhov's bottle. Tracks a person who really existed several hundred years ago. Take the power to change a person's fate and hid it in this bottle. I used to say this, but this sounds very suspicious. I drew my own magic ideogram. Fantastic. Great shadow. Okay. O as a prefix typically means great. Can I take that as a general rule? Right. I know die is big. It's probably not used in the same context as great. Like Okami. Heard that sound effect they're using in the song there. Ghost in a Tux. It's in Final Fantasy V's Chocobo theme. Great Master Revive. I am an evil butler. The name is James. He's very adventure-timey. Presides wickedly over all darkness and malevolence everywhere. Lord Stanley Hi-Hat Trinidad the 14th. Okay. Called me Evil King Stan. Again, I wonder what his name was in Japanese. It must have been something suitably normal for him to be the Evil King Stan. Short is basic honorific, long O, like with the horizontal line diacritic. Gotcha. The curse of Ghost is on her deathbed. One of those lower class evil beings. So, do you think they're translating evil in the same context that we use it in English? I know that, like, demon, sometimes there's a Japanese word that means demon, or that often gets translated as demon, that I think is probably more appropriate to call it spirit. And I think evil has some interesting translations. Like people will tend to translate it as evil into English, but it's not really evil. Mystical, maybe. Sell my soul. Me too. Yeah, let's all sell our souls. Why not? Difficult and honorable burden. I'm so proud to have a brave son. Game that opens to your family selling their souls. Judging everybody's shadow means Demon King, like they use for Ganondorf. Lord Stan, who graces us with his devilish presence today. Due to some deplorable error. Power is only a fraction of what it once was. Me and the Demon King. Gotcha. Shadow must be top class too. Shadow experts from the Diablerie. The first Stan Cup Shadow Contest.
And suddenly, a peculiar contest has
The narration in
begun.
this game's pretty funny too. Walk around the room 3 times. Clockwise. Think about the power of magic. She's close, bud. Stan is still Stan in Japanese. That's funny. Think it's supposed to be Satan, then? That would sound very similar in Japanese, right? Perfectly overshadowed. He went over all the judges. Perfect score.
Despite the blessings of his family, somehow the boy could not share their warm sentiments.
There you go. Voice acting that overwrites whatever name you entered. An earned victory. Whoa! A rough time then. Work as my servant, slave, and subordinate. Awesome power of the evil king Stan. And then the music gets all happy again. I can speak like a normal person. Oh, you got a pink shadow. What's that all about? I'll never get married? What the heck? You not marry someone because their shadow is pink? Your logic is wonderfully evil.
And so the commotion at the boy's house continued well into midnight.
All hail King Stan. House music's pretty goofy. Hey, my shadow's back to normal. It was just a dream. Save frequently. Especially since it's fairly fast. Alright, out we go. Cool way to do it. It's basically a loading screen. Was a dream. I am the same old ordinary boy. What a relief. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? Too bad. Nice. Nothing but reality. You're the obedient servant of the evil king Stan forever. Hey, it's Evil Ghost Butler. What's up, man? It's a fragrant morning. His name is James. An abyss of nightmarish horror. To the village slave. Spooky. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. Rest in peace, nameless hero. We think he must have a name, but nobody asked him. Man who drank, gambled, and died from poisonous fish, just as he planned. Fugu. Touch the knowledge of the library. Sands the treasure ghost and Paper Mario curses you. They look the same. What powerless animals human beings are. So he's gonna do these nice things for people to show off how evil he is. I am completely elastic. It is a trivial task to retrieve your lost hat. Funny. Thank you, God. Where'd you learn that? But nobody's intimidated by him at all. Get a job in the circus. Don't get fresh in the you suckling. The dialogue in this is pretty funny. Gaze upon my horrifying visage and fear it. Cry, pee your pants. very Tim Burton-y. I like it. Let's join the circus. They'll let us. Stone Circle doesn't interest you? Evil King Stan? Nobody's there. Okay. Probably go to the town now. I can talk to everyone. Proposes a town hall. Do I have new details? Decoy, all enemies attack you. Intensifies offensive ability. So that's new abilities now that I have this shadow. It's kind of like Blue Dragon. Your classes are all shadows in that game. I did. Alright, somebody out here that I didn't talk to apparently. Talk to that kid. I'll talk to her. Incomprehensible. Up here in this world, humans should be awed, terrified, and flee in every direction. Things happen. That is strange. Drive the village into horror and despair. By doing nice things for them, presumably? Vessel of pure malevolence. The dark raging fire that is my unyielding evil freezes his soul. Stan's pretty funny. I like over-the-top monologuing in situations that don't merit it, which that seems to be this game to a T. Somebody enhance my evil power. How to enter the church. There's a ghost in there. Shop, other one. I didn't see that last time. Nuts. KO. Hurting stone. Brings pure winter mountain air. Cures poison. Actually, that movie. Yeah, the character design in this game is cool. Stands out from the stereotypical anime. Goof off. Please do not enter the church. Door is shut tight. There's those syllables like poppy, poupe, po while speaking. I see. Gotcha. Classification list. Oh man, that's really that's very dystopian. That's like something out of the young adult novel, The Giver. Maintains public order. Wanted, dead or alive, 10,000. Twist the valve in the church basement, you should get water again. Yeah, let me talk to your dad. My dad. From somebody else's shadow. Like, the character designs in this game remind me a lot of Earthbound as well. Actually, that lady's face, that guy on the side there. Apatapashi. It would be really hard to read. Thanks for looking it up, I was really curious. Let's open it, Dad. I have a feeling this will be interesting. I'll leave the door open. Looks like I have to be careful, this game just has event flags. There wasn't like a sound effect indicating that something had been opened. Series Master. It's James. Trying to be in the Masters way. Rookie and not so sharp. It's a good game to have a silent protagonist when you have like a Navi character always following you around anyway, right? Water should flow again. Okay. It's a spooky ghost! You're the third-class demon who stands in the way of my ambition. Cowers for my divine dark power. My follower, your existence be devoted to me. How spooky was. Okay, so I don't need decoy. Perky frogs first. Holy god, ow. Interesting, it's like they're like being attack them mid-animation from that. Yeah, or Pig Latin, something that's actually real. So they changed the localization to say stuff like, I remember doing that when I was a kid. Cool idea. Help me out here, ghosts. Never did buy a healing item today. Ouch. Gotten it close. He probably cast spells, would be my guess. Get item 14 shekels. Ton of XP though, apparently. Yeah, that's great.
What an easy win!
It's the treasure. This is just a valve. Odd glass tube. My wrath shall know no end. Yeah, the fanfare is pretty funny. Oops. Serious article and tunnel church with a metal stick. Huh. Do not get a full heal when I level up. It's the sound of the water flowing. Hooray! Can rest in my house regardless. We're okay now. Non-specific churches, cool. It's like a cross, but it won't offend anybody. Tell us how. It's all my doing. You didn't do shit, dude. You didn't use any of your abilities. Reincarnation of the evil king Goma. Spider demon? Is Goma something else in Japanese mythology other than a Zelda boss? Plague of evil will infect every corner of the world, huh? The looks on their faces. This is too much. Not very scary looking.
Thus, Tennell Village was filled with joy and
Tennell Village, not Tennell. Harbinger of impending doom. You're not hopeless, Stan. Yeah, let's go rest. That sounds good. Oh, the shop should reopen now. Let's shop other one. It should all be open now that the water is restored, so I can at least do that really quick. Swords for the best warriors. Your grandpa used to be a famous swordsman? I did not know that. Fruit knife should do. Okay. Probably an upgrade. Sorry, it's not something cooler. Nothing ever happens. Oh, where's the... Gird? What does Gird stand for? Holly. Spiky leaf wards off evil spirits. Maybe it's not actually equipment. Key item for some other purpose later. At the bakery, or the meat shop, or the inn, to my knowledge. All of a sudden, in spots all over the world, a bunch of evil kings appeared. Great. The guy at the bar said so. Copies of the map of evil kings are out. That's pretty spooky. Find the lunatics spreading these lies. Guess they're saying they wanted me to rest. I want to go to the inn. I guess once every 2 to 3 years. That's how do you? Okay, I guess it's just his house. Yes, please. Rest is what it says. Stay for the night, get some rest, change party member. Yeah, I gotcha. So I can save and heal at inns. Good to know. Probably should have saved first, but I think we'll be okay. That resting sound effect. So very low effort, right? Just play some birds chirping for a split second and cut it off before it finishes. Greetings, I'm the Gypsy Fortune Teller. Love Fortune Teller Master number 1 is what most people call me. Sure. Evil King Stan. Interesting. Guy's face. Huh. But saying 2, 3 is Japanese. In Japanese, an indeterminate small number, not necessarily 2 or 3. Okay. So that's like how in Hebrew, or not Hebrew, Aramaic, I think it is. There's a part in the Bible where Jesus says, like, you know, how many times we should forgive someone 7 times, and Jesus is like, no, 70 times 7. Which people are like, oh, so I'm supposed to forgive them 490 times? Like, no. It's a way in Aramaic of saying an incalculably huge number of times. Practically infinite. I've seen that in a few other languages too. Like how we would say like jillions. Teeny weeny maybe. I thought that shop was gonna cover it. Get him ready. Like a few, sure, or several. The most incalculably huge number, I know, right? Coughing to be heard behind the door. Whoops. Hey, what's up? I'll give you this. This is ciphertext created by a secret society I belong to. Okay. Thanks, dude. Cool. Sure. Mystery dock. The circus is here. Let's go to the grounds. Okay. Can do. Oh, I see. You don't want to get turned around. Sometimes you don't want to hold the button down if you don't know where it's going to pop you at. Probably that stone circle, I would guess. There's the guy at the bar. The bar is separate from the end. Meat. Bar. I would say milk or something if this were a Super Nintendo game that was getting localized. Yo, dude. Drunken guest. Stupid troopers leaving without me. Money? Good look. An interesting shadow with you there. Husky money. Here you go. Here's the map of Evil Kings. No problem. Like, why is it the map O Evil Kings with an apostrophe? It's something informal about its title in Japanese. This would be a really fun game to play side by side with the original Japanese version of some of it. Talk about the localization. Earthbound's another game that's cool like that. To see if Clyde Mandolin Tomato has ever done something like that before. Something on Monkey Island. Who else could I be? Others are imposters, encroachers, evil kings only in name. Just called me, my dark majesty, a nice guy. That must be it. Take those phony evil kings and get back all my dark power. Okay. Basic premise of this game. Let's rock. Could be your last chance for romance. Yes, I'm quite pathetic. Some of the player options are pretty funny. Okay. Where would Julia be? Hey, the long search is over. She's kind of a jerk, though. I don't know if we actually want to be with her. Watch her be a party member. Oops. What's up? I liked you. You're serious, honest, and quiet. Kind of becomes a husband and eat cold mashed potatoes without complaining. Just go on rampant impulse shopping sprees without complaining. That's what I liked about you. I can't be with a person who just tricks with his shadow. Good riddance to bad rubbish. You lucked out there,
Our hero
Barry.
simply stood there dumbstruck. And the next morning,
Doormat all along. It's on her hook. I'm on it. Still gotta go to the circus through the cipher puzzle, though. Heard it from James. They're totally fine with me subjugating the evil kings and conquering the world. Sounds great! Hey, middle manager. I told you yesterday there are many fakes claiming they're evil kings. I, the genuine evil king, and my slave, that is you, are leaving on a journey to subjugate these imposters. Might as well conquer the world while we're at it. Cool. It's a very different setting and plot thrust to most JRPGs. Alright. Don't drink dirty water. Thank you. Master Stand. Dark magical power of Master Go must surpass by that of Master Stand is... Okay, gotcha. We'll always watch over the Master from under the sod. She's okay with the pink shadow. Strange energy out of the church in the village is part of something called a voice recorder. Ancient mysterious device that stores people's voice and replays them. Look for the rest of the parts. Okay, so we can finish that before leaving. A mere pebble to give to the baker. Okay. I'm not going to come back before dusk. Money. I used up all my bonus the other day. Make some money while you're on the journey. Take his name card. Fantastic. Here, let me show you my dad's business card. Make it into some private clubs or something. Yeah, the tone of the dialogue in this game is very Earthboundy. Like, the actual game is extremely different. But that line from your parents and them being totally cool about you going on this like world-conquering adventure has that similar goofy tone that I haven't quite seen in too much Western media. Good luck! I don't know if I've seen that too much in English-speaking culture, that everybody like counting to 3 to say something in unison.
The boy finally
See it in anime a lot, though.
to begin a peculiar
Somebody doing it off time.
And always
Surprise is about the only time I've ever seen that for like a surprise party.
looms in his shadow.
Ness gets a way better allowance, no
Manner
kidding.
of travails and
Hundreds of
perils
thousands of
await our
dollars.
hero on his journey.
Enter the pink hero and her parasol. Let's go to the circus grounds, do the first ciphertext. It might be that stone circle, I guess. Phone catch for life. Whoa! It's the so-called stone circle. Oh, okay, so that's not the puzzle solution. But this is a warp location for later when I unlock more shit, presumably. How that just happens with no fanfare. You pass. Remember the World Crypto Organization. World Secrets through ciphers. Cipher indicates a location somewhere in Metro. Ciphertext 2. Nice. You must live up to this group's expectations. No pressure, dude. Read that again. Oops. Knock So it's either the order in which you have to read them and then you have to descramble them, or it's a letter you're supposed to exclude from each of them. Figure it out next session though, and then we're going to get to Madrilla in time. We have about 4 more minutes. I'll go ahead and save though and we'll head south. Tunnel. Yeah, I still need something from this pathetic village. I gotta give the rock. I think it is not 3 times. That's cool, they can do different puzzles with that. Like, you don't have a ton of design space for puzzles in this sort of game, but pressing confirm at certain locations is certainly one of them. More interesting than just find an NPC at this location, and it's possible you would just stumble into them on accident, right? Fits in the gap perfectly. She seems senile, but she's far from it. Hey, bread crust. Don't tell me I can use that to rebuild my, Oops. Foreboding sense of unavoidable battle. Father's useless card. Nothing happened. Okay. Need to use that item you have in front of that person. Oh, jeez. So know that sometimes you have to show items to people. Gotcha. They won't just take it automatically. Although she did take the pebble automatically. Maybe that will change later on. Got the fruit knife. I mean, can I get that vocoder thing they were talking about right now? In the town? Like the starting town, based on the objects I've collected so far? Goof-off type. Oh, that's what their little titles are at the bottom, I see. Gotcha. They told me I could build a voice recorder thing. I can't. Okay. No, I thought she said it was an ancient treasure of this town, which led me to believe that all the pieces were somewhere in this town. See how far down the path we get here. Did this game do well in Japan? I know Buck had mentioned it didn't have very good reviews when it first came out in the West. Which neither did Earthbound, right? There's random battles. Niche in Japan. That's probably part of the things we needed. Tiny gear. Okay, so it doesn't have random battles, it has monsters you just run into occasionally, it looks like. More holly. I think I already have equipped tiny gear. Okay, so you don't have to always use it in front of them. Brush. It's a trading minigame hype. Cool. So I'll remember to do these things in our next Okage session if Buckin decides to keep this on subblock. We're going to take a short break to switch to the last subblock game for today, which is Parasite Eve. It's going to require me to switch back to the PS3, so give me a few minutes and we'll be back. Thanks, Buckin, for sharing this game.